Welcome, everyone, to the ASPA podcast. My name is Karen Neckelman, and this is the first episode of the series for pre-conference sessions, where we will be talking about sessions that will be presented at ASPA's 87th annual conference this year in October. Today, we are with Holly McIntush. She is partner at Thompson and Horton LLP in Austin, Texas, and Jackie Wernz, attorney and consultant at ECR Solutions in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, Karen. Thanks.
Thanks
Good
for
to be
having
with you.
us.
So to start, can you guys tell me a bit about yourselves before we start with the session questions?
Absolutely. I'll go first. I'm Holly. I am an attorney at a law firm in Texas called Thompson and Horton. We are a school law firm, and so we focus specifically on representing school districts, and that's what I have done for the past 13 years. And before law school, I worked in education policy, and it's always been a passion of mine because I'm the youngest of five, and I saw through my family how much having a good education impacted my older siblings' ability to have stable jobs that my parents could not. And so it's for me working in this field, I'm reminded that by helping administrators work through their tough issues, I'm helping them be able to focus on what matters most, which is educating kiddos. So
Great, thank you.
Yeah, well, and thanks again for having me. I'm so thrilled to be part of this conversation. I'm Jackie Wernz, and I'm a legal consultant with ECR Solutions and a former civil rights attorney with the U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights. I've spent nearly 2 decades working in education law and civil rights, both inside the government and in private practice, as well as in-house on interim assignments for educational institutions and as an expert witness in litigation involving Title IX and sex misconduct. And I support school districts, colleges, and universities across the country. I help them navigate the complex and often changing landscape around civil rights compliance, which we're going to talk about a fair bit today, in the areas of Title IX, Title VI, and disability and other civil rights laws. And I really try to ground my approach in practical solutions that support both legal compliance, but also healthy school cultures as well.
Thank you. So to start, can you talk about the session you will be presenting at this year's conference?
absolutely. So we are going to be talking about exactly what Jackie just said she focuses on, right? We both do a lot of work in this area, which is paying attention to this shifting civil rights landscape. And there have been a lot of shifts in the past few months, back and forth, right? A lot of changes at the federal government, a lot of reinterpretations of laws that are different than what we're used to, a lot of court challenges to those reinterpretations. And so every time we turn around, it has shifted, and it's really hard for administrators to keep up. And so Jackie and I are going to do that for you and talk you through this process and what it looks like and try to give you some guidance, give you some of that practical guidance that Jackie talked about how to navigate this shifting landscape.
Mhm. And what do you think would motivate someone to come to your session?
Well, so as Holly mentioned, the civil rights landscape is rapidly shifting. It is since the inauguration of Donald Trump in January. I feel like every week there's new news in civil rights in schools, and we as attorneys and consultants are really doing our best to keep up. But it is a lot, and especially for administrators who have a lot of other things on their plate, it's a lot to try to make sense of all of it. And so we're going to look at real world case studies and dissect the latest federal enforcement priorities and really try to break down what new guidance and court decisions actually mean for your day to day responsibilities. And with a special focus around personnel issues like hiring and investigations and workplace conduct. And so if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about how to respond to the new compliance expectations, we think that this session is going to give you some clarity and strategy and concrete tools that you can take back to your district. Also, Holly and I have been presenting together for a really long time. I think we have a great dynamic. I'm really excited to be presenting with Holly on this. And I think people will find it to be fun and engaging, and that even though you're learning about something very serious, that we're going to bring it to you in a way that is very palatable and enjoyable.
And what do you guys think? What would you like attendees to take away from your presentation?
I want them to take away a feeling that they have a better understanding of how things are changing and how, most importantly, how to apply that in their day-to-day job, right? How are they supposed to go forward with all of the steps that they have to take with complaints that come to them about civil rights, given everything that is changing and all of the uncertainty. I want to give them some practical tools and tips for how to navigate some of that uncertainty.
Mhm. And what do you think is one tool or strategy that they can take away and implement on their own after they attend the session?
So, one strategy that we're going to talk about is building an internal civil rights triage process for personnel related complaints. Because one of the things that I think we continue to see personnel administrators struggle with is figuring out which process, which law applies to which circumstance. And so, what we'll talk about is how you can create a clear cross-functional system that's going to involve people from human resources, but also Title IX, also folks who are working in disability space to help you assess which laws may be triggered and make sure that you're routing a complaint to the right process. And we'll also be providing a tool that you can use physically that helps you to kind of check through what what type of process you should be using. And so you'll be able to literally take that back to your own district and implement it.
Okay, sounds good. So to finish, is there a place, a social media channel you guys use for people to reach out or get to know you a little bit better before your session?
Absolutely. I use Blue Sky. I have left the kind of crazy world of Twitter behind.
Uh-huh, yeah.
But also, we have a blog, civil rights. It's called Civil Rights in the Classroom. It's classroomcivilrights.com is our blog, and there we try to keep up with all of these changes. And we also have my firm has a series of webinars that are available on Vimeo. If you search Thompson and Horton, you can see our webinars as well. And so that's how we try to keep everybody up to date on everything that is changing right now, as best we can. And I know Jackie does that too.
Yeah, I'm probably most active on LinkedIn. So if you look for me on LinkedIn, I'm there. I'm on the other channels as well, but I would say that I'm just more active these days on LinkedIn. And then you can find my webpage at educationcivilrights.com. And there you can find blog posts and other materials if you're interested in learning a little bit more about me.
Awesome. Lots of resources. Well, it was a pleasure to talking to you guys. Hope to see you at the conference.
We look forward to it.
Definitely
Okay.
looking forward to it. ASPA is my favorite conference. I try to go every year. I absolutely
It
love
is
it.
a great
So
conference. Yeah.
it
We'll
really
be
is.
excited to have you there. Okay, thank you for your time.